Hello, so today we'll be teaching you how to make a bologna sandwich. Okay, now we take the bread and we open up the bread. Okay, now we need to take the bread. We take 1 piece and 2 pieces. And then we twist back up the bread. Beautiful. Now the next step is to give it to your brother to put up. And if you don't have a brother, it's super easy. All you have to do is get one from the adoption center. I mean, that is where we got him. Anyways, so next thing we're gonna do is take the bread and our mayonnaise. By the way, this will not work for you if you are gluten-free. You can use a different type of bread. But if you don't like mayonnaise, if you're allergic to it, or same thing with bologna, because we also need that for this. And so we're gonna take the mayonnaise and we're gonna put it on the bread, like so. You just spread it out nice and evenly until the whole piece of bread is thoroughly covered inside of the mayonnaise. Sorry about that. Her microphone's having some difficulties. Yes, and then we take that same piece, not the same piece, the same bit of mayonnaise, and we put it on the other one. Now, if you don't like a lot of mayonnaise, but you'll eat mayonnaise, then you just put it on 1 piece. But I like to put it on both sides of the bread because that way you get a very healthy amount. Very healthy. Okay. Okay, and now what you need to do is take your bologna. And you take that nice piece of, last one, and you put it right on top of the bread, like this. Now is for the next step. Your brother the container, and tell him to throw it away. Next, we're gonna take some cheese and open it to give us a nice little touch. Yet again, dairy-free people probably don't want to use cheese. You don't have to have cheese for this to be a good bologna sandwich. I just like putting cheese on mine sometimes. I never ever used to use cheese, but now I do. So we gotta put the out of the wrapper, and then we put it onto the other slice of bread. Yet again, you can skip this step if you don't like cheese or if you don't need cheese, and we put them together, and then you tell your brother to put up the cheese. Okay, so now we take the sandwich and the knife, and you cut it whichever way you prefer. Now, technically, diagonal sandwiches are tastier than other sandwiches because of very scientific purposes, which includes my opinion and others' opinions, but mostly mine. So we cut that, and we have trouble cutting it because I'm terrible at cutting sandwiches for some reason. And then you have a sandwich, okay, and then we have a kitty break. See, we have a cute little kitty. And what I like to top it off with is a nice cup of chocolate milk.
The smell in my room is more than one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.